He only noticed a beam rolling across the table, and that one detail revealed something terrifying. It meant their offshore watchtower had been tilting from years of storm damage. If they didn't get out soon, it would collapse, and they would all be dead. What made it worse was that the 4 of them had already been stationed there for 2 years. Food and drinking water were almost gone. By protocol, a new crew was supposed to rotate in every 2 years, but that deadline had long passed. Just as everyone was losing hope, John suddenly spotted a ship closing in from a distance. What was strange was that the radar showed nothing at all. John figured they were probably the replacement crew, but the captain wasn't so sure. With no way to tell friend from foe, the captain hit the alarm without hesitation. He ordered the soldiers to get combat ready immediately and aimed the guns straight at the unidentified vessel. As the ship got closer and closer, everyone was on edge, but then the captain suddenly changed his mind. He pulled out a handgun and handed it to John, ordered John to take the speedboat and go check it out. John was clearly not happy about it, but as a soldier, he had no choice but to follow orders. John soon pulled up alongside the ship. He called out for a while and got no response at all. The hull was covered in rust. It looked exactly like a ghost ship from the stories. To find out if his gut feeling was right, John forced himself to push past the fear and climbed aboard. The radio kept picking up nothing but static, so he switched it off. And that one move nearly cost him his life. John searched every corner of the ship, not a single soul anywhere. It was obvious the ship had been abandoned for a long time. After pushing deeper into the vessel, he suddenly came across 4 sets of protective gear. He immediately knew the 4 soldiers sent to relieve them were dead, but there was still a large supply of food on board, so he sat down and helped himself. Meanwhile, back at the tower, the captain was going out of his mind with worry. John's voice hadn't come through the radio once. He figured John had probably met his end, so without a second thought, he armed the tower's nuclear weapon, ready to blow that ship off the face of the earth. But just as the captain was about to pull the trigger, a full-bellied John suddenly remembered he turned off his radio. The moment he switched it back on, he nearly had a heart attack.
Sullivan, please come live. Repeat, please come live.
No one here.
All clear.
Luckily, the captain received John's reply and called off the nuclear launch, then ordered John to tow the relief ship back. After getting the large supply of food on board, the captain was deeply puzzled. Why was the food still there, but every single crew member had vanished without a trace? So the captain immediately pulled the ship's navigation log and traced out the entire route the relief ship had taken. What he found was something terrifying. The relief ship had actually reached the watchtower long ago, but was guided to the wrong location by the tower itself, and that's when it hit him. There was a spy among their 4-man crew